Welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're going to be discussing how we can make £5,000 a month from property. Now the reason I've chosen £5,000 is because I think it's a good amount. A lot of people would see it as a good amount to earn, and also the second thing, it's very achievable. I'm going to discuss three different strategies, and these are three strategies which I'm personally working towards. Now don't get me wrong, there are lots of other ways out there making money from property, things like rent to rent, serviced accommodation and things like that. But for me, I think they are a little overcomplicated, and I also think that a lot of people in property, a lot of YouTubers, they make it sound like it's something that everybody can do and it's easy, you can just go out and do it with no money and it's all fine and dandy. However, I don't work like that. I don't think it's very feasible, and I do think there are better ways of doing it. So the first thing we're going to concentrate on is buy-to-let property. Now I can tell you firsthand that the average 2-bed terraced house in areas that rent well, you'll make around £300 profit per month, and that is clear profit after all your expenses and mortgage payments. Therefore, to achieve £5,000 per month, you're going to need 17 buy-to-let properties. Now I know that this is not achievable, it's certainly not practical for most people. Basically, it's just unrealistic, especially in the short term. However, owning between 4 and 10 buy-to-let properties is very achievable, and it's certainly something that the majority of people can do if they set their mind to it and work hard. Now this channel is all about being transparent and honest when it comes to property investing. So owning 4 to 10 buy-to-let properties is definitely realistic. If you don't think it is, then take it from me. I'm a prime example. I currently own 6 buy-to-lets, and I've done nothing special, done nothing out of the ordinary, what no one else can do. Now 6 buy-to-lets for me, averaging £300 profit per month, gives me £1,800 profit per month, straight off the bat, straight from my buy-to-lets. I'm also working at acquiring more buy-to-lets in the near future, so obviously that will increase in time. Now another good thing with owning buy-to-lets is the capital appreciation. As you hold property over time, chances are that that property is going to increase in value and you're going to increase your net worth. Now the second strategy is flipping properties. Now if you get this right, you can make between £15,000 and £30,000 per property that you flip. Now don't get me wrong, it's certainly not easy, and for some reason everybody these days thinks that the property developers, I don't know if it's all these programs on TV which are influencing people to get into property, but I'll leave that for another video. If you can just do one property flip per year and you make £24,000 for argument's sake, that's an extra £2,000 profit per month spread out over the year. Now again, one property per year is very achievable. I'm not trying to be over optimistic, we're not trying to buy every property that comes on the market and renovate it and sell it on. We're talking about one property per year that you can go out and find, do your research, you can buy, you can renovate and then sell it on for a profit. Now if you can flip one property per year alongside owning buy-to-lets, which obviously bring in cash flow, then you're definitely well on your way to earning this £5,000 per month figure. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. I've been looking to acquire properties that I can renovate. The problem is when you do find good properties and good deals, there's a lot of other people doing the same, and they're also competing for the same properties. So if you do go down this route, don't think it's easy. Don't think you can just go on Rightmove, find any old battered property and think you can just buy it and do it up and make a profit, because you're going to have competition, you're going to have other people bidding for that property, you're going to have other people, more experienced people that are going to want that property, and the chances of you actually acquiring one are quite low. So do take this into mind when approaching this strategy. Now I'm not saying you can't do it, it's very, very achievable. You can certainly do one per year, but don't believe all these YouTubers what tell you it's really, really simple. So the third strategy is deal sourcing. Now you've probably heard of deal sourcing before. A lot of people go on about it. Now there is great money to be made with deal sourcing. I'm not denying that, and it's certainly something that I'm going to be doing because I know my area like the back of my hand. I keep up with the market. I'm always viewing properties. I'm always looking at properties in my area. I know what's good, I know what's bad, I know what will sell, I know what the values are, and I know where the best places, the best areas, the best streets that get better tenants, that rent easier, and so on and so on. Therefore, I feel that I'm in a good situation to deal source and to find investors good deals that will make them money. So if you're interested in acquiring property, it's definitely something that I'm going to be doing in the near future. So keep your eye out for that. So the average fee charged for sourcing a deal, sourcing a property, is around £2,500. Now if you can source 6 properties per year, that will give you an extra £15,000. And now we've finally reached the magic number. That's 6 buy-to-let properties, 1 property flip, and 6 deals sourced. That is a total of around £60,000 profit per year. Now I hope you can see that this is not unachievable. It's not way out of reach for most people. If you set your mind to it and you get started, then you can start building your way up to this £60,000 per year mark. Now I started with 1 buy-to-let property, then acquired another, and then I started to acquire more. I then got into learning more about property development. I understand the market, therefore I now feel like I'm in a good situation to go and flip a property. I understand all the costs involved, I understand all the processes what are involved, and as I just mentioned, I also understand my market and my area. Therefore, that's put me in a good situation to be a deal sourcer. Now don't go out there thinking you can just go and flip a property, or you can even deal source for people when you've got no experience or you have no knowledge. The best thing that you can do is learn, improve your knowledge, get to know your area, get to know everything you can about property investing, buy to let, refurbs, property flipping, deal sourcing, everything you can. You need to immerse yourself into property to be successful in property. So when you get to this stage, there's absolutely no reason why you cannot double it. So you can go from £60,000 to £120,000. And when you've already got this far, it's not such a big deal to double your output, to double your income. If you could own 6 buy-to-let properties, there's absolutely no reason why you can't eventually own 12. If you can flip 1 property per year, there's no reason why, once you've got more experience and more cash flow, there's no reason why you can't flip 2 properties per year. And there's definitely no reason why you can't source more than 6 properties. Now I didn't make this video to say this is how it's done, this is exactly what you need to do. Obviously, everybody's got different circumstances, everybody's in a different situation, and there are also lots of other ways that you can make money in property. However, I'm just putting forward what I'm aiming towards, what I think is very achievable, what I've already done, and I'm also trying to portray or get across what I think a lot of people can easily achieve if they put the mind to it and if they want to succeed in property. So there you go, that's the end of this quick video, and that's how we're going to make £60,000 per year from property. I'm already over halfway there, so hopefully it won't be too long before I reach that figure. I know I will reach that figure, it's just a matter of time. In the meantime, I'll keep you updated, and I'll also keep you updated on my property portfolio and any progress that I make with property investing. And I'll also be revealing my new website very, very soon. So hopefully you're excited for that, because I am. And also, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them below. Catch you soon.